Does. Whoops. Hello guys, gals, whoever's watching. Today we are doing some beef ribs. And the video for today is going to be thawed or frozen. Which one cooks the best, which one turns out the best, and overall the whole cooking process by cooking them both at the same time, same seasonings, and also same temperature, the same rest time, all of the above. So stay tuned. So now we're gonna go in with the binder. Get the binder on there. Like I say, I'm seasoning them both the same. Oh, that one's running off. That one got a little dent in it, so it's not exactly the same. So now we're gonna go in with our black pepper. Salt. Paprika. I'm excited to see how this cook turn out. Something different. Garlic. And some onion powder. Now we're gonna just press everything in. That's it, the paint print on the frozen ones. And we know that this side will, the thawed side will probably be done before the frozen one, of course. But depending on how the temperature runs and how everything sets up. And let's get over here and check the fire. Got a nice fire now. Everything looking pretty good. All right, let's get these things loaded on there. So here we have, this here is the frozen rack. That there's a thawed rack, as you can tell. This one's nice and soft. Let's get them loaded up and see how long it took and how the cook turns out. They're both loaded now. Now we're gonna just sit and wait. As you can tell, we have them loaded and they're gonna be cooking probably a 5-6 hour cook. So I just want to see how the frozen rack cooks compared to the thawed rack back there. And we'll do a taste test at the end and see what we come out with. All right, we're gonna check on them, see what we're looking like. I think it's looking good. We're only about 45, maybe an hour into the cook, and this is what we have. All right, well, we're back. We're at about 2 hour mark now. As you can see, we got a nice little color starting to hit them. The frozen ones have now softened up a little bit. Not bad. The ones that were thawed are starting to tighten up. So they're about the same process. This one, the frozen one may be a little bit slower, but it's getting there. I hadn't probed them yet for temperature, but we'll see what we got. So we are back. Let's take these ribs. Oh, look at that. And that color on them. Look pretty good to me. So this here was the frozen rack. And it's cooking right along with the thawed rack. But the thawed rack is starting to get a bark on it a little bit more than the frozen one is. But the frozen one doesn't look too bad. I'm hitting with some spritz and they'll continue to do their thing. All right, we're back out here to check on them again, see what we're working with. That nice, pretty mahogany, reddish color. It was pretty good to me. As you can see, the frozen ones, they're in line with the other ones. See what we're working here. Okay, we're coming up on about the 5th hour of these things. As you can see, what we have here. Nice bark on them. The frozen rack is actually looking pretty good. Nice crust forming. We're gonna let them go for about another hour or two, and that should be it. Before we wrap them, call it a day. Okay, I think we are done here. We got a nice color on it. The bark is it. We'll go ahead and wrap them. What do y'all think? Okay, we're gonna take these off and we can get them wrapped. We're gonna wrap the frozen rack first. This is the frozen rack. It's currently at 197 degrees. Oop, the bone slipped out of that one back there. So we're gonna use some butcher paper today to wrap them and finish this cook, and we will be good to go. I'm gonna go in with some beef tallow. There's the bottom of it. There's the beef tallow on it to add some moisture back to it. Beef tallow is down. We're gonna turn the ribs over on the back of them. As you can see, the membrane is still intact. Didn't want to score it or anything, because then you just left with an exposed bone. But we're not eating bone either, so we're gonna rock it this way. Let's get them wrapped up. There it is, all wrapped up and ready to be placed back on the smoker. As you can see, we now have the olive ribs right here, and on this side we have the frozen one. So these are the frozen ones, these are the thawed ones. So now I'm gonna cut them open and see what we're working with. This is the frozen section. You know, these weren't pre-cut or any of that stuff. I'm gonna slice one of the ones off of the rib right here. As you can see, there she is. Slide it right off. And we're gonna take one off of the thawed ribs. These are the ones that were thawed, so the cook was between thawed and frozen, using the same method. So here you can see they are done. I've let them rest. Now I'm just gonna cut a slice off of it. The bone is already gone, if you're wondering, but it's all marbled, nice and tender. So now we're back. We're gonna do a taste test. This here was a thawed rib. This here was the frozen one. Seasoned the same, smoked the same. One may have took longer, one didn't. And in my case, the thawed one took a little bit longer than the frozen one for some reason. I don't know, but everything, all the fat is rendered. And so we're gonna take a bite and try the thawed one and see what we got. I like it. Seasoned well. Now we're gonna try the frozen one and see what it does. So now we're gonna try the frozen one and see what it gives us. See if it's worth the test or not. Let's see what it does. Oops. Let's try it out and see. If it's up to me, I think I like the thawed one better because the salt in the season penetrated a little bit better than the frozen. So in my case, I think it's gonna be the thawed rib that worked out best. Thank you all for watching the video, taking time out to see the cook-up doing the beef ribs and how they turned out. Appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good one. Oh, the bone slipped out of that one back there.